welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So in today's video, I have a little bit of a different kind of idea because I've gained a lot more followers than when I started making videos on here. I thought I would reintroduce myself since, yeah, I've just gained so many followers and I have no idea if you guys know who I am, what my name is, anything about me. So I think it's a great opportunity to introduce myself again, to tell who I am, what my hobbies are, and to just, connect with you guys. I think this is an amazing idea. By the way, I don't know if you realize a different quality from the camera that I'm using because I'm using this one from school. Yesterday I've been working on a shooting with actually my mom. She's owning a business now and I made an introduction video for her and I use this camera, so I'm curious if you guys see any difference in the one that I normally use. But this one's from my school, so I'm very happy that I got to use this one. Let's just start with this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That will mean a lot to me and it will just keep me motivated to make more videos for you guys. So thank you so much already. And let's just get started. Okay, let's start off with the first question. What's my name? Yeah. My name is Lynn. I'm 18 and I live in Europe. My hobby has always been reading. My entire life I've been reading books since since I could read, really. My parents also really like to read, my entire family actually, so they brought it up in my life when I started reading or when I learned reading at school. That's when I started reading in my personal life as well. On my bottom shelf, which you guys can't see, I have a lot of books from my childhood. I read a lot of books of Roald Dahl. I think you guys know him. He's a very famous writer. I don't know if he's English or where he's from, but he made an amazing amount of books. Charlie and Chocolate Factory. You need to know that from the movies or from the books, but the author, that's Roald Dahl. That's when it actually started. I really liked reading those short books because they had something to do with magic and something to do with fantasy, and I've always had interest in that. I remember when I was 10, I was 10, I needed a book for school, for a school project to read, and I had no idea what book to bring. And my mom came up to me and she gave me this book, Narnia. And she said to me, you should bring this book to school and read it and let me know what you think. This is the exact book that she gave me, by the way. It's a shiny cover, it's pretty old, pages are getting yellow, and it also has pictures from the movie. Yeah. So this was my actual first real book. Narnia is not a childish book, you can say. Mature people also read it. So it's different than all the childish books I've read. So my mom gave me this book and I absolutely loved it. It was so good and I remember reading it so well. Like when I saw these pictures, I've never seen the movie before. So I was like, where are these pictures from? And then I realized, oh, they're from the movie. I gotta watch the movie. So then I watched the movie and yeah, Narnia is probably one of my favorite movies and books when it comes to, getting introduced. This was my way of getting introduced in the real reading world. And since then, I never really left. Then I went to high school and everything got turned down a little bit. My motivation for reading, my motivation for school, my motivation for anything. And I actually ended up not reading at all. And when we had classes, like language classes, we always needed to bring a book that we had to read for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I always ended up not reading, but just staring at the pages because I didn't want to read. And thinking back at that time, I have no idea how I couldn't just read because now it's my favorite thing to do. But then when I was in my last year of high school, I was 15. Yeah, I'm a very young student, I know. I was 15. Classes in Europe are different than in the United States, and other parts in Europe they're also different. So I'm fine, okay? I'm not some kind of smarty. This is how the school works in my country, okay? Just have that set before you guys come up to me and say like, oh, you're so smart. I'm actually the dumbest person ever, so don't. But then you know. So I was 15. Draco talk came up. I think you all know Harry Potter. I mean, you have to. Harry Potter came up on TikTok. It became an entire trend, and I have never seen Harry Potter before. No, I haven't, and I haven't read the books before either, so I didn't really know what it was about, but I saw these videos and I saw these edits, and I was in it. I was obsessed. And I started watching more and more videos. I started making edits. I mean, if you guys don't already know, I make edits of books, and I also made edits for movies and shows. Back then I did that mostly, and I started making edits of Harry Potter, and then I begged my mom to watch Harry Potter with me, so we watched it together, and it became my total obsession. And since then I all started to buy more books. My TikTok became more about books. I got into book talk. I got a lot of recommendations from other people, and I just started to read a lot more. I started buying It Ends With Us, romance stories, fantasy stories, romantasy stories, and then I discovered romantasy is my favorite of all time. So that's my little reading story. I don't know if it's interesting. So then back to me, who I am. I have 3 cats. I love cats. I don't like dogs. I have other hobbies too. I'm a dancer. I love to dance. Not at the moment. The season ended and my entire group fell apart, so I have nowhere to dance anymore, which is really sad. But I've been dancing street dance / hip hop since I was 10 as well. I got introduced to dancing by a friend of mine. We went to the local dance club, and I've been dancing there for 3 years. Then the teacher switched and she was really mean, so then I stopped dancing because she ruined it for me. And then I haven't danced since last year. Last year I got introduced in another dance group where I live now, and the girls were really fun. We had 2 performances, which was so cool. One was in a really big theater. It was beautiful, and we danced 3 dances there, which was so much fun with an entire crowd. Until then, the group fell apart, and now I have nowhere to dance, so that's very sad. So dancing is also a hobby. I love to draw as well, although I'm not really active with drawing. It comes in phases. It comes like, oh, I'm excited to draw, and then I draw something really nice, and then if I have to draw because I have to, then it comes out absolutely awful. So it comes in phases, which is funny. I love to decorate. I'm like a really creative person when it comes to that. I love to decorate my room with lights. I'm obsessed with like these fairy lights or lights that you put in the Christmas tree, colorful lights, anything. Candles, also love candles. I have a lot of candles in my room that I burn every night, and my entire room smells so good because I always use scented candles. Those are the best. I love chocolate. Chocolate's probably my favorite. Also chocolate milk. I drink my guilty pleasure is that I drink every single day at school. When it's lunchtime, I always drink hot chocolate every day. Yeah, I know, maybe it's a bad habit, but I just love it. It's my coffee. I don't like coffee, by the way. I don't know why. My dad also doesn't like it. My sister doesn't like it. My mom is obsessed with coffee, but I really don't like the taste of it. The smell as well. Well, the smell is okay, but the taste, I just really don't like coffee. It's also a fun fact. I also make edits on social media. I've been editing since I was 12. That's been 6 years. I cannot do maths. It's been 6 years since I started editing. I started on Instagram, then I switched to TikTok, and I've been active ever since. I have 15.7k followers, and I'm incredibly thankful for all of them. I have a great fandom. Everybody loves my edits and just makes me really happy. I edit characters of books that I read. If you guys are interested, my TikTok is in the bio, the link, so please check it out. It would really make me happy. Those are all the most important details you should know about me so that you know the person that you're watching. I think that's better. I always like to know the person I'm watching a little. Those are the things I like, who I am. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I can answer them in other videos maybe. We'll see. And then I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video and you want to see more. And then I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye!